Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome G, and here's some of the top stories we have for you tonight. 3 suspects are arrested on weapons charges. Gas prices go up, 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 and the chili is hot, hot, hot. These stories and more are up next on News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, 3 men on St. Thomas have been arrested on weapons charges recently. Here's Melody Rames, Virgin Islands Police Department spokesperson.
Citizens alerting police to weapons in a vehicle resulted in the arrest of 3 persons and 2 deadly weapons being removed from the streets of St. Thomas. Arrested were 21-year-old Jesus Grant, 20-year-old Amid Lewis, and 19-year-old Amoy Lewis. Grant and Amoy Lewis were charged with possession of an unlicensed firearm, while Amid Lewis was charged with constructive possession of an unlicensed firearm. According to the initial report, at about 5:30 p.m. Friday, April 9th, citizens told police there were possibly weapons in a white Toyota Camry being operated in the Contant area. Police observed a vehicle fitting the description, and based on the tip and the fact that the vehicle was heavily tinted, made a traffic stop and called for police assistance. During the field interview of the 3 persons who were in the car, police confiscated a .40 caliber and a .45 caliber handgun, which were in the possession of Grant and Amoy Lewis. Amid Lewis is presently wearing a monitoring device which was court-ordered in a previous case. That information was relayed to the Department of Justice to determine if Lewis violated terms of his probation. The case is being followed up by the Criminal Investigation Bureau. Anyone having any information relative to this case is asked to call detectives at 715-5522 or 715-5516.
And in other news, a story that Channel 8 broke 2 weeks ago about the morgue on St. Croix. Bodies are still piling up. And now, News Channel 8 has learned that the Department of Justice are looking for a new medical examiner. News Channel 8's Wes Small is on the line with Department of Justice spokesperson Sara Lazama.
On the line with us right now then is Miss Sara Lazama, Department of Justice spokesperson. And Sara, kind of a scathing report in the Daily News today about the autopsies piling up and so forth. And I remember the last time you gave us information that Dr. Landrum, y'all were working on his situation, and he was paying us a visit every Wednesday on the island of St. Croix. Well, Sara, can you give us any type of update? Is there any type of daylight at the end of this tunnel?
Department of Justice is actively seeking a candidate for the position of medical examiner to augment the work that's performed by Dr. Francisco Landron, who serves as a full-time pathologist for the Snyder Regional Medical Center on St. Thomas, as well as a part-time medical examiner for the Department of Justice, also on St. Thomas. In addition to those regular duties, arrangements have been made for Dr. Landron to handle and be compensated for filling the role of medical examiner on St. Croix as a need arises. And Dr. Landron has been filling that role since the departure of Dr. Dupree, who was formerly the medical examiner for the island of St. Croix. Unfortunately, given the territory's escalating homicide rate, this need has outpaced the department's resources, spreading Dr. Landron's services very thin. His busy schedule allows for him to fly to St. Croix about once a week to perform autopsies on the bodies lying in wait at the morgue there. However, at times when his schedule becomes interrupted, it creates a backlog in the number of autopsies to be performed. And this backlog then causes a delay in the release of the body to the family who's waiting to hold funeral and burial services for their loved one. The department recognizes this problem and is in the process of seeking a medical examiner who meets the high qualifications necessary to perform the duties required of them and who is also willing to work at the salary being offered. And the department looks forward to hiring such an individual to fill this role. In the meantime, we will continue using Dr. Landron as medical examiner for the island of St. Croix and getting him over there once a week to perform autopsies on the bodies that are in the morgue there.